Ladies and jelly spoons, welcome back to Badgerworks. Today, this is the battery on my son's car, and today we're going to test it. So let's get on with it. Right, so yes, this is my son's car. It is a 2009 Mazda MX5, or Miata to our friends in the colonies. This is actually his first car. Possibly not the most ideal choice. My son is with me. Say hello, Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Anyway, so the problem we've had with this is the battery goes flat occasionally. Now I suspect that the reason for this is because it simply doesn't get driven enough. It basically only gets driven to school and back, which is only a couple of miles, and as a result I think that that's what's making the battery go flat, because it's not getting enough time to charge up. But in order to be sure, we're going to check the status of the battery and also check the charging. So to do that, we are going to use this, a multimeter. So first things first, let's get the battery cover off. So we need to pop this pipe out the end here, and then pop these catches off. Oh, I'll go with that one, there we go. And then that should come off. So there is the battery. Before anyone makes any smart comments about this being missing, we know that the battery's not going anywhere. So the first thing we need to do is check that the battery actually is good. So in order to do that, we take our multimeter, set it to an appropriate range, 20 volts, and set this up so we can see it. And more importantly, so you guys can see it. And what we're going to do is just check the output of the battery. So it's a 12 volt battery, which means that the output should be at least 12 volts. And that is 12.37 volts, which is good. Because if that was less than 12 volts, that means the battery's duff. So, yeah, anything less than 12 volts, you've probably got a bad battery. But that is good. So, have you learnt something so far, child? Say yes, Father.
Yes, Father.
Look, it could be worse. I could be making you hold the torch. I might make you hold a torch anyway, even though it's broad daylight. And then shout at you for not pointing the torch in the right direction. Right, so the next thing we need to do is make sure the alternator is charging. So go and turn the engine on. Right. So, in order to check that the alternator is charging, we check the battery again. You see there we have 13.8 volts, which means that the battery is charging. Right, so that battery is charging. If it was higher than that, so if it was say 15 or 16 volts, then it might actually be overcharging. But 13 to 14 volts is ideal. Right, you can shut it off now. And we'll see that will drop back down to just over 12 volts. So there we go. As suspected, it is working perfectly fine. There is actually another way that you can check whether it's charging or not. It's not ideal, but it's okay if you don't have any tools like this, although these multimeters are, I mean, I think this one was about £5. What you can do, and it does vary from car to car, it doesn't work on all cars, is start the engine, turn the headlights on, and just rev up the engine, and you should see the headlights get brighter. It doesn't always work because it depends on what type of headlights that the car's got in it, but it can be a good stopgap if you do not have a multimeter. But yes, this is all working, so let's put this battery cover back on. Oh, he says, get on there. So Right, pop that back in there, pop that back in there. Job of good one. So there you go. That's how you check your battery and check your charging. When was the last time you checked the oil?
Probably the last time the battery died.
Anyway, there you go. That's how you check the charging and the battery on a car. So yes, that was all really. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you've all learnt something. As usual, I'd like to say thank you to my top tier patrons, Howard, Amy and Hawaii Clive O. And we will see you on the next video. Say goodbye, Michael.
Goodbye, Michael.
Anyway, see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye. Right, I can go back to bed now.